here, 2nd and 7. This is Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The tackle.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 3rd down, Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw with Brady. That's caught by Howard. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football.
1st down.
I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
At the Titans' 4-yard line.
Now Fournette. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running from the gun with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 7, Titans nothing.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. I won't for the set. Boy, till there's nothing left. I'm a point to the bread until we all got them buckets. Yeah, the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Knows my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. And he's got him in. Corey Davis. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Here's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Formation.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. With it is Brown. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, Other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Gain of 14. And the Buccaneer first down.
Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The tackle made.
Deacon D. I'm playing Deacon. Yeah, but he didn't he didn't show up, then Deacon came in. Deacon message. So I said, shit, you know. Yeah, you don't want me to, let's give each other a break. You know, I give you hell. You know, you don't need too much hell on you. I know it. I don't know, Deacon D, man, Deacon D, he ought to know he playing all time. Don't nobody run that rock like me. I got the broadcast up. I mean, it is what it is. I'm the best in the world. It is what it is. Don't nobody run that rock like me. I don't know nobody in the world, man. You know, when you're number one in the world, at least running the rock, you know. You know, it is what it is. That's right. Yeah. I try to teach you a few things, but you just gotta have it. How you been doing with the Bills, though? How many games you played with the Bills since I told you to go home? Oh, okay. Yeah, set them up. Yeah, get with them. Get to know them. Get to know them personally. Our Deacon ready. He don't say nothing. All right, I'm back to work. But get to know him, man. Shit, it's your team.
Brown. A 3-yard pickup.
They hard nosed, you know what I'm saying?
And 7 at
Good
their
defense.
49-yard line.
They die hard. Okay. All right, I'm off the mic.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Leonard Fournette. You can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
But this is Fournette. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
10 yards.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, it's Jones, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
Stop calling me little bro. I got miles on me.
Now Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. About a half-yard from the end zone, third and goal. Here's Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
A loss of a yard. Brings up.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. On first down, Henry, and he's going to be met at about the 43. It's Steve McClendon that time who winds up getting him down. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Again, it's Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
For a Tennessee Titan. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. Down to the 25.
Henry, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Derrick Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
It's the score. Buccaneers 10, Titans 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady, and he finds Howard complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. On third down, here's Jones. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Fournette. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
Open man is Godwin. It's complete.
Brady's pass.
A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he is all the way up past the 25. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Yeah. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Now left side on the swing pass. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry.
Number 20.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh, shit, where you at?
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet. Got Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the fourth quarter. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And a Buccaneer first down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Fournette on the toss to the right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
Now Brady.
Down.
That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find out play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. And his throw is incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. As he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Tried the hard count, but to no avail.
Trying to do anything to get them to jump off sides and pick up a first down easily. Instead, it goes against them.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Yard line.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earned that. At the front of this line is
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Brady. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. To throw is Brady. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. It's a really nice gain of 25 yards.
Buccaneer 1st down.
He's back to throw, letting one go deep for the end zone. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
This game, man. God, I fucked around. Man, I fucked around in this game.
1st and 10.
I fucked around like a motherfucker, man. I fucked around with this nigga, man. Damn, man. Hey, I fucked around. He ain't adjusted shit, because I really didn't do shit. I fucked around.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got this one in hand.
He ain't really stopped nothing, man. I'm putting Fournette in this bullshit.
And then handshakes.
God, I fucked around like a motherfucker.
Nice pickup of 9 yards.
Give me a run back.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball.
All right, do what you got to do.
So this
was
Tennessee
fucking around.
Victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shot.
Fucking around. I don't swung around back to my little.
They did score in the second
a little sloppy shit. I need it.
That would be their last point.
I had total control, man. I guess I got bored.
It certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,
I mean,
whether it was
he ain't.
more focus on what
Deacon ain't got nothing on me. Deacon ain't got nothing, man. He let an amateur. Last time we played.
And no points were allowed.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Last time I don't remember the last time you beat me. You crazy hell. You crazy hell.
So that'll just about do it.
Oh, you on my hit list now. You talking rowdy. You on my hit list. You ain't lying. He ain't never slaughtered me.
The Titans are winners.
You look at it now. Okay. You on my hit list. You on my hit list. You on the hit list. Nah, it's 10-14. I mean, you beat me. Yeah, it was a good game. I let him back in the damn game. I'm on the phone and shit. Man, I got totally thrown off. God damn. Yeah, I ain't got no. Hey, good game. Good game. Let's see what happened in this game. And then look, had a chance because he froze in the end. He had a 4th and 1 to close it out. This nigga froze. I couldn't even make it happen. You got scared. Yeah, you said, yeah, you hear J Fact. He admitted he got scared. J Fact. Oh, he got scared. That nigga got scared, man. All right, man. I'm ready for it. There you go. There you go. This man got scared. He played scary. Okay. All right. Man, I let that man in the game, man. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't want to let that one. I ain't like that, but that was a good game. Do what you gotta do, bro. Okay. Yeah, I let that one go. Down in the red zone again. I know it. Okay. Man, yeah, man. Bullshitting. There you go. There you go. Yeah. You talking about for the half, what? I threw 2 picks in the red zone. I threw 2 picks in the red zone. So I threw 2 picks in the red zone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay. And this
hey, I ain't got no excuse, man. You played a good game.
Made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Big Kitty Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady, that's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
Brady's pass.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On third down, Jones. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
Brings up fourth down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll run it with Jones. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over.
So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
29-yard line.
Jones. They find some open field here. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 32-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. Now a first down carry by Jones. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Brady to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now Leonard Fournette. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Just shy of the goal line.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The big back Leonard Fournette able to push pushes way in from a yard out. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they... Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
At the 33-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
There's nothing.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Scantling.
You was there. You got the
position. They're able
position.
to get the 3rd down conversion. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
At the 37-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. And Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers.
Get over there.
Man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give them 32 on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
54, right there, 54, Mike. I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun, give to Jones. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
taken down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Right at midfield.
Now Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run it with Jones. And some good tackling there as he's stopped up at about the 41. We're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Man, you don't catch your ball, man.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him
Get
pull
your
in balls like this
damn
before.
ball, man.
But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go, D. No, 66.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. This is caught inside the 15. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Jones, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll go again to Jones. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
To throw is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Bucks 22.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Again, it's Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Brady. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard complete. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play brings up 2nd and 10. At the 28.
Into a
Man,
double
come
team,
on,
and it's
man.
intercepted. Picked off right around the 43.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
So you're going to say I'm running the clock down just I want to run the third quarter on out. So you'd rather me pick a play right now and run the play. No. Run it. Yeah. No, you said that last game. See? Take this ass with me like a man. I'm gonna whip your motherfucking ass.
That is gonna do it.
I'm gonna whip your motherfucking ass. Nah, you talking that shit. Nah, you talking that shit. You did this. This motherfucker done threw 5 picks. Motherfucker. Now you want to talk. You the quiet motherfucker. He beat Hog. He bound for the South. I know it. You fight to the end. That's why I like playing.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
On 3rd down, Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of 4 yards.
They'll go with Jones.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Fournette, a first down carry. And some room to roam now. And
Finally broke one wide open.
Down inside the 20.
Finally broke one wide open.
A big chunk on the ground there,
There you go,
27 yards.
And Brandon, this is what it pays to
wide
have a big
open.
back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead. You're
Hey, y'all.
not just wear people
Hey,
down,
y'all.
but close games out.
Deacon defense smelling donuts cooking in the next room. He smelling. They cooking in the next room.
So here's a 1st and 10.
He finally broke one. You see, I stayed with it, nigga.
They'll run with Fournette.
Look at Fournette. Look at motherfucking Fournette running now, goddamn.
Does reach the 5.
See, boy, time ticking, boy. You smelling donuts in the next room. Cooking.
14-point lead.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case,
smell
it
donuts
really
in the
fits,
next room.
doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
I'm gonna run this motherfucker down. It was a message just came across the screen. They said, you gotta go to an app and give me an address. They're gonna shoot you some donuts. Cause you got 12 coming.
Now Jones. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 3 on the gain there.
You got 12 coming.
You've
been able to get past the 50 because you pissed me off.
Situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And this time he is good. Ronald Jones Adams.
You talking about you blew hog out. You beat me last. No, you done. I've been. Look, we used to go back and forth. But nowadays, I feel like you done fell off.
This has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really.
Come on, brother. No, you ain't. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Don't lie like that. Ain't nobody beat me like that, brother. Bocat, no Bocat, don't. Get Bocat on the phone. Where Bocat at?
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Packers nothing.
Oh man, see, this nigga got a time. This nigga got a time here. Yeah, if you don't go on somewhere. Man, this nigga smell donuts in the next room cooking, man.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And that's your team, too. No, you was talking that shit. You woke me up. See, that's one thing motherfuckers don't want to do. They know they don't want to wake hogs up.
The decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5
First of all, I'm all-time leading rush.
Right at the 20.
The Packers take over first
around the world.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let me get off this mic, man. I'm trying to feed this motherfucker down there. 21-0, J-Pack. You looking at it? I'm off the mic.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down.
6-yard pickup brings up
just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he'll take this across midfield and inside.
Donuts in the next room cooking, man. Look, I don't want to hit no more frames. Just address me as all time. And we're going to get along. And we're going to get along. What?
Performances we've seen in a long, long time.
Come on, man. Nah, I'm going to do you like this here. Come on, man. Now, if you get fed donuts, that's a whole nother thing. Now, J-Pack.
That's something to be cherished.
Hey, this man get fed donuts after talking that shit he was talking. That's a whole nother thing, ain't it? Now 14-10, and I had him 10-0 in the first half.
First down and keeps him in a running situation.
Cause I started bullshitting. That just it tells the tale. That let you know I was telling the truth. I was bullshitting, bro.
They are in charge.
I was bullshitting
right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
All time.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Shit, running that puppy dog defense, man. I thought you was deacon defense. You running something, you just hoping. You hoping on defense and you're scared on offense. You hoping on defense and scared on offense.
On third down, it's Jones.
Look at me, I'm all time, man.
And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
No doubt
those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. They lead in the fourth quarter. This is where coaches and
so every time I'm going to take a picture of everything. Hogs just want to lose respect, man. You know what I mean? Hogs just want to lose respect. When folks don't respect him, you get put on that hit list. And look, I'm gonna keep you on the hit list after this game. I'm gonna keep you on the hit list. You
just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball,
no, you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing. Motherfucker that did to it. 14-10, man. No, you were talking that shit. This nigga said did to me. What are you crying?
Brady gives this one out to Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I'm all time.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
I just, you're driven, just say, how you doing all the time?
The white line on 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal.
4th and
well, your stomach
goal.
Full. You ate all 12. You don't like that. J-Pack, he don't like that. He don't like that. Oh, look, he had me upset. I was upset. Now, I bullshit that second half last game. I bullshit that second half last game. Look at Brady. That's how Brady finished him off. Hog-led defense, man. I put that defense on there. Look, I keep talking about
What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Yeah. Man, look, I cut all that shit off. I know it. I got you out your character. Yeah, you used to be a runner, man. Ooh, wait, I'm gonna keep this photo. You try to give me a little help.
For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at
you run a defense like DBL.
With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
I'm just saying they run that same old zone. And I'm gonna bust it. All you gotta do is make me mad. I'm gonna bust whatever run zone you try to stop my run with. I'm coming straight through it. I do play you, bro. But when last time you beat me, bro? Ask McMahon. Man, a week or so ago, a week. Yeah, man, you know what? That's good. You got a short memory. In certain instances, you know what I'm saying? In football too, it's good you got a short memory. You get beat deep, you don't want to let it bother you. Throw an interception, you don't let it bother. You know what I'm saying? It's good you got a fucked up memory. But that's all right. Nah, I don't know. I'm just here. What's up? I got one more in before I take a break. All right. I'm about to send it. Quit peeking in my locker room, man. Everybody peeking their head in the Hog locker room.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you down with me, down with me? I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. Name on my crowd, got a thou in the balcony. Nah, nah, nah,
all over the world trying to find somebody. So you know, Titan wasn't nothing. I just got out of sync. Momentum shifted on me while I was bullshit, couldn't snap back. But you did a good job closing that game out. But you was done. You was cooked grease. You could do the first game. But I said, oh, I got this. Because I felt like, shit, you look like you hadn't played in I don't know how long. Now you were playing, I was just doing whatever on you. And I said, let me work on my passing. And I started passing that motherfucker. Pick. Well, that first one I got hit. And you know, you get hit, if they pass is short, it be deflected. Went right into your defender's hands. I said, damn. And that was the momentum right there. You took it from there.
Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cab. So many couches I cried. Shout outs
I done sent it to you. Okay, take your time. Alright. Atlanta. Who was that? You don't know who. You ain't got no idea. You got some type of identity, but you ain't got a home. You're an orphan child. You're an orphan child. San Fran. Look, look, he trying to find somebody to help him win. You look like a motherfucker on the corner with his hand open for some change. Come on home then. Go on home. Look, you need somebody to help you. I got you all summed up, man. You talk that mess, and I done got you all summed up. You're hoping on defense, and you're scared on offense. You like Scooby-Doo. We took the mask off you. We see you. When Scooby-Doo at the end of the episode, when they take the mask off the motherfucker, that's Deacon defense. Tennessee, he went up to Green Bay, now he on the West Coast. You need somebody to help you. I hope they help you. You get bounced around, you a floater. You what they call a floater. He's a floater. He get bounced around. Wait till I tell
Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay. He's going to try. Okay.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Well, you running scared. You running scared on offense. I ain't worried about that. Let me get off this mic. Best man win.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here in Florida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Gain on the play.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
39-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Give him 3 on 1st down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He was brought down by Levante David.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and they'll set up the 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Set him back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a timeout.
Yeah. ready?
Now called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Warner in on the tackle.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
This is Jones.
At the 24-yard line.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Niners 3, Buccaneers nothing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jones. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw with Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.
Brady's pass.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
46 yards.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 49ers' 27-yard line.
Now Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. The 12-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra point put through by Succo, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Kenyon with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. From the gun, a run with Mostert. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Time rolls around. Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A try for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Suck up for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
That's the score. Buccaneers 14. 49ers 3. Bradley Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Mostert now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
What the fuck?
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try and make that play.
I love that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really sit, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Again, looking for Samuel. This time the catch made. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards.
10-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Garoppolo. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, I was just thinking, bro. You should
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he's at the 50, 30, the 20.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house. Extra point try now for Suckup. And it's 21-3.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 21, 49ers 3.
It's always like a 20-to-1 ratio.
Kenyon to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. They'll say it's incomplete.
Kevin Coleman, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. On the counter, here's Jones. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Second down and 8. To throw is Brady. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
11 more yards. That go around. A first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down.
Garoppolo on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Here we go. Like 20.
Garoppolo again. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. It's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 40s.
Easy to forget, absolutely.
The man say he can't win like this. You sound like Mike Singletary. I can't win with him. He was in San Francisco, too. He was in San Francisco, too.
Has to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they
damn right.
Following the fumble recovery. Jones with a nice game there on first down as he takes us forward and call it a pickup.
What you mean? All his dad one pick 6.
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially
I had 2 pick 6.
success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
You need to
Trying
do
to ice
better.
a game,
You
plenty of
play
time
too scared on
left,
offense.
being
I
able
know
to
what you
give
do. I
the
told you. I
guys
got you now.
and pound
I got you,
away
man.
and try and finish off the game.
And able to push forward for right around 3
Man,
yards.
look, you move around too much, man. You a floater,
You gotta
man.
think this offensive line
You what they call on the job, you a floater.
When they practiced for this back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations
It's
where
all
there'd be
right.
extra
Just
defenders
take
in
his
the
ass
box
with him.
coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a
You know
game.
I'm all time.
Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a
What
box
you mean?
first down.
I
as they're
run
able
both
to convert,
sides.
albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
You pretty tough. I get to you pretty tough on defense, but can't nobody stop
And
you.
we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, everybody do. You ain't the only one. Everybody know what I do. I've been running the same offense for a long time.
At the 41-yard line.
Everybody know what I do.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
And then I got that too. Then I got that too. I'm 8 for 9.
12 yards there.
And
First down.
I'm Trump
Back
tight.
to the whole level of discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to lead me quite that
Everybody
much.
know what I do.
But on that play,
I don't have no problem, no more problems out of you.
At least he gets to put it on the highlight reel.
You really, you was talking bad to him.
On 1st down.
Then I do that too.
It's complete to
Then
his
I do that
running
too.
back, Evans.
I'm on a whole nother deal. I'm on a whole nother deal.
Touchdown as they just added their totals.
I'm, damn right. Whatever whatever I did. Whatever I did.
yeah, we can see our guys.
But you know what? Now you can do that with anybody. But look here.
Nothing left to right for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice?
Yeah, you can. You can audible. You hadn't learned how to audible yet.
They can be fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Now, let me tell you. I used to do it with Winston, bro.
Mostert
I used to do it
now
with Winston.
return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Yeah.
At their own
Yes, bro.
23-yard line.
All right. I let you believe that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you
You
gave
need
me
somebody.
the word. I just kept
You need
using
an
it.
offensive coordinator.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down.
You need an
San
offensive
Francisco.
coordinator. That's what you need. You need to pay somebody to be
Has
your
him up
offensive
past the
coordinator.
40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. He won the fleet for the football.
About to have your
Another
chin
first down as they call his number
chin.
again. He's got 15 yards here.
Chin.
First down, 49ers.
Let the defense fight.
Back-to-back good plays have him
got
on the
hog
move
led
on first
defense.
down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first is
I got a hog led defense, like I told you. You need an offensive coordinator. You need an offensive coordinator. You went through all your best teams. I done killed them all.
Midfield to the 49.
Pay a qualified offensive coordinator.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense,
play
you're
hard.
saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on,
I had to do
no
that.
one wants to
You
come
was
out of the
talking
game
cash
and want their shot at picking off a
I
pass.
tell you what. This is how we should have done
So
to
after
you.
the INT, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
On the one.
It's intercepted.
I get to him on the one.
Picked off with great anticipation.
Go get his ass.
Now they get a 4th quarter
Go
pick.
get his ass. He's
Little
real
something
scared
to hang their
now.
hat on, I
Go
guess.
get his ass. You know he plays scared on offense.
Who's happy about this play?
Let's go
Fantasy
get him.
guys,
He ain't got no
the
he ain't got
analytics will tell you
qualifications
one
to
thing
call no
or
offensive
another.
play.
That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the
He ain't got
other.
no
But it's
qualifications.
all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball
Ooh,
game
I'm finna
is
get your
over.
ass. You know I am too.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
And the
Trying to keep up with Hall.
First down.
Now Mostert. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Devin White on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Mostert.
6 at the 18-yard line.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let me go in this defense.
With 37 seconds to play.
Since you think you're doing something, man.
All runs on this drive so far.
Since you think you're doing
1st and
something.
10.
Since you think you're doing something. Look, nothing. See, get to that defense. You know I run the ball and I stop the run. That's my thing. That's my thing. What you got? Let's go. What you got? Told you. Nothing.
That's to the right side.
See, you throwing blind. You throwing with your eyes closed.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. Now San
You
Francisco
hoping on defense is scared on offense.
timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball
You're
game.
hoping on defense and you're scared on offense. Let's get this nigga.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45
3 points in the
before
last 2
going
games.
out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
First down, 49ers.
Yeah, you saying. You crazy.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Incomplete. As time has run out
take a picture of
on
this
this
one, too.
football game. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory.
Nah. This is for me and you. This is for me and you.
But 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter,
I wasn't gonna televise it, but I'm gonna televise it. I wasn't gonna televise it. But you talk so much. You talk so much stuff. You talk so much stuff. Somebody, look, you were talking to my broadcast. I don't know if my fans heard it. I gotta let them know that you were bull crapping. I gotta let them know you were bull crapping. You ain't got all it. Look, my fans know I'm all-time lead rusher all around the world. Ain't that right, B? Where you at, B? Where you at, B? See, he know I'm all time.
Yeah, what, bro?
So that'll do it for us for Charles Davis and all our crew.
What?
I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on
Hey, B, tell him I'm all-time lead rusher all around the world.
From Tampa.
Come on.
What's that? But what's your score though? 3? Yeah, I'll let you throw it around, but I'm gonna get you. You remember that old game show? Big Bucks, No Whammy. Hey, the whammy let him win a few points, don't it? But then he come and take all that money on it. Huh? Big Bucks, No Whammy. That's just our type of ball game. I usually, man, our ball game is weird because I had to shut you down when you got down. I had to tighten my grip. Yeah, you through, bro. You better go practice with somebody else. Who else in here? We had a good series, though. That was good. You woke me up. We had a good little series. happened? What happened, B? Yeah. he cussed his quarterback. Yeah. He, he cussed the shit out of his quarterback. I be cussing my players too. Why is that? Man, Tyreek eating everybody alive. Man, you know who I'm riding with. Man, my boys made it, Deacon. I've been riding with the, huh? I'm Tennessee. Yeah, I started fucking with Tampa because of Lovie Smith. I've been a Bears fan from a kid, and Lovie Smith. Remember when Lovie Smith went down to Tampa? Oh yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right. I don't know nothing about them. I adopted them when Lovie Smith got fired. Cause look, Lovie Smith left that defense. See, he built that defense. Love it. No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm a Bears fan. And when Lovie Smith got, come on now. Nah, he was the head coach. Come on now. You stopped liking him by then. You see, yes, he was, brother. You can look it up on the internet. No, brother. Man, look, you got 10 years of your life you don't remember. This motherfucker, man, look it up, man. Lovie Smith was the head coach, brother. But anyway, listen to me. When Lovie Smith went down there, I paid close attention to Tampa. That made me look at him because I always check on what Lovie was doing. And then once they fired Lovie, I was like, damn, look, 'cause Lovie went 8-8, and they fired him because he had a bum quarterback. I don't know if you remember. But then I adopted them then because I was like, shit, they got a good defense, but they just running all over the place. They not. I told you, brother. All start. Yeah. Well, at the end of all start, it might have been at the end of all start, or he came in right after all start. It was right at the tail end, or all start had just left. Yeah, he had. I forgot who he might have had. Rondé Bob at the end of Rondé Bob's career. The corner, the brother that was the corner. Yeah, yeah. So I think right at the end of Rondé too. But yeah, Lovie Smith, man. That's why I came down to Tampa, man. I adopted them boys because look, they was all out of whack, out of sync. They had, and I adopted them. Because Lovie Smith built that culture after Sapp them, after Tony Dungy. Cause let me tell you, okay, you had Tony Dungy with Sapp. That's one when they won a Super Bowl. Lovie Smith was on that coaching crew. He was defense coordinator, I think, or defensive back coach on that Super Bowl team. So Lovie Smith came in under Dungy. No, that's right. Dungeon didn't win it. What's the name won it? That's right. You right. They had King. Yeah, Dungeon didn't have a quarterback. He had King, remember? Sean King them. He didn't they never had a quarterback, see? They never had a quarterback. So but anyway, Lovett came in out of Dungeon. So I remember so Lovett, he was already assistant coach, and then he got the head coaching job at Chicago. Then Chicago fired him. He went back down to Tampa as a head coach. So I adopted him, and I've been fucking with him ever since they didn't have nothing. So now all these motherfuckers want to get on their bandwagon because we got a few stars. Shit, I'm diehard Tampa now, just like I'm diehard Bears. But Bears need to fire Nagy. They need to fire the damn head coach. They need to sell the team. That's what they need to do. Because the McCaskies, I think they racist. You gonna pass up Watson and go get Trubisky when we could have got Watson. We passed up Watson. We passed up Watson, man, to go get Trubisky. What the fuck is that, man? Watson beat Alabama twice, man. Come on, man. That's a no-brainer, man. This man used to winning, man. We need a winner. Yeah. Oh yeah. They say he passed up Mahomes too. We passed up Mahomes. Yeah, we passed up Mahomes, man. I mean, the boy looked good out of college. He looked good, but nah, he looked good in college. That senior year, all he had was that senior year. Yeah, you did. I said he just looked good. Now he wasn't the best, of course. No. And that's why I was like, damn, they must have seen something I didn't see when they picked that pick. Cause shit, they should have got Watson or Mahomes. Hell, Chicago could have had Mahomes, but we probably wasted him. Well, they thought he was. Belichick tried to. He wanted Garoppolo. He was gonna ship Brady out before he did. What? Are they? Shit, they ought to. Yeah, y'all let them go. See, y'all had a hell of a little game plan out there with running the reverses and shit. Y'all ran that Kansas City offense at first when y'all had them fast receivers and shit. Who you playing, B? Oh, Stinking Rankin. I might be through for the day. J-Pat. Hey. Yeah, I think I'm through for the day. I done whooped up on your boy Deacon here. Oh, let me see. I feel like sending a picture. Yeah. He didn't score number 3 points this time. It was 30. What was it? 30-something, 35-3. This last game. The game before that, J-Pack, it was 21-0. Yeah, play him, Deacon. I'm done. I got a little headache, man. I'm finna get off here in a minute. Damn. What's up? What's up? Okay. You know I've been riding with him, brother. Man, it feel good. It feel good though, bro. I know it. I know it. I know it. Right. Man, take some pictures, man. Send me some pictures. You down there now? Man. Man, I want to come, man. Damn, with all this pandemic shit. Had, man, have they really? Oh yeah, they got to get it prepared. Man, man, this one of the biggest. Man, this one of the biggest events in the world, man. Yeah. What happened with the Niners? What'd you say? Yeah. Oh yeah. What was that? That was in New Orleans, wasn't it? It was at the Superdome. Damn. So, Deacon defense.